out for you.
Happening now, a daring protest. Demonstrators continue to hang from the St. John's Bridge to try and stop Shell's oil drilling rig from leaving Portland. At 11 o'clock tonight, everybody, I'm Jennifer Hoff.
And I'm Jeff Gianola. And those protesters also on the bridge and in the water. We've been covering this story all day into the evening. And tonight, Jennifer Dowling live at the bridge with the latest and some perspective from those who don't agree with the protesters. Jennifer?
Good evening. You can still see the protesters hanging from the St. John's Bridge behind me. They have red and yellow flags trailing behind their ropes, and folks have been coming here all night to support them. I drove over that bridge. They're being held by sandbags, secure ropes, and also a support crew up there keeping them company from Greenpeace. Also some police up there keeping an eye on the situation. However, these protesters do have their critics as well. Chants of protest filled the air as Greenpeace demonstrators hung suspended, silhouetted against the setting sun, settling in for the night high above the waters of the Willamette, while kayaktivists cheered them on from below.
I got two girls, 11 and 13.
Michael Foster says he came here from Seattle to fight for the next generation's future.
They're dependent on grown-ups cleaning up our mess.
We believe that their ambitions to drill for oil in the Arctic are going to make the problem of tackling climate change even harder to address.
However, there are critics.
These protesters want to shut down oil drilling. The oil drilling is permitted by the U.S. government.
Radio talk show host Lars Larson feels the group is hypocritical because they use oil too. He points out that we live in an oil-driven society.
Their message is they hate oil. They don't want us to drill for oil. And yet what are they using? The ropes they're hanging from are made from oil. A lot of the clothing they're wearing is made from oil.
How about their focus on more sustainable forms of energy?
Oh, sustainable. You mean like windmills that do not pencil out?
What do you say to folks that are critical and say it's hypocritical because folks are using oil to drive here, oil in the kayaks, oil in the ropes?
Well, I'd point to the bigger issue here. These 26 brave men and women are here blocking Shell from going to the Arctic to drill for more oil. And let's be really clear, this is a company that is proposing to drill for oil in a place that's burning, it's digging up the very substance that's causing the Arctic to melt in the first place.
Now, Greenpeace says the hanging protest will be up there as long as it takes, and those folks have brought sleeping pods, supplies, and food and water. So we've been told they can stay up there for days, just hanging there suspended, blocking the Fennica from coming through. Also, police have not tried to remove any of the protesters and said they don't have plans to. However, they have said when all is said and done, there could be some trespassing charges. Back to you.
Jennifer, thank you. As Jennifer mentioned, they vow to stay there till they get